What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today, FIFA 20 top 100 ratings have finally been released. Today I'll be running through number 100 all the way through to number 6. There'll be two other parts to this video coming out later this evening. Number 60 or 59 through to number 30, and number 20 through to number 1. Running through all the best cards, give my opinion, who's the best, who's the worst, who you should be getting as soon as possible for your ultimate team. If you do enjoy the video, do go join myself and support is hugely appreciated. Let's get right into the countdown, kicking it off with big man Zlatan. He's kept his 85 rating, and he's also got 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak whip, which actually looks quite nice, albeit his stats aren't all that great. But if you just want to play target man, like if you're in the last 10 minutes of a game, you need a goal, might be a nice little card to someone, because he probably won't be too expensive. Being from an out there league, it's not the end of the world for that card. Number 99, we have got Bruno Fernandes, all 85 plus to the top 100, which I like a lot. I've got to say 4-star, very notable. 85 dribbling, 87 passing is some very nice stats. Obviously difficult to link as well, and he's gone up 1 rating since last year's FIFA. Then we've got Saul with very similar stats to what he had last year. A solid centre mid card is all I would say. Personally, I think I'd go for one that's either more attacking or more defensive rather than a box-to-box one, but I can see why you would go for that card. It's a flat rating for him at a 77, 85 rating. Then 97th, we've got Hakim Ziyech. He's gone up in 3 rating from his original rating of 82 at the beginning of FIFA, up 1 from his upgrade in the middle of the year. And it's got to say, it's been a very good year for him at Ajax. No shock to see him jumping into the top 100 this year for the Moroccan. And I wouldn't mind trying out the Dutch league to fair. It's a very fun league. Also can link up with the likes of Belhanda if he gets an inform, something like that. Then moving down, we've got Alan. This guy is someone that I'm looking forward to using, up to an 85 rating now. That card will probably be 30k at the beginning, maybe 50, but a very nice card, up to 4-star skill moves as well. Makes him a ridiculous card. Deep lying CDM, well, not really deep line, not too deep line, but just someone that can sit there and push forward a fair bit at the same time. We have a very sweet option to be using in this year's FIFA for almost all the year, to be fair. Then we've got Rodri at 95. It's an alright card, but a little bit slow and not strong enough for me, so not one that I think I will be using. The 94th. A lot of centre mids coming up. We've got Milinkovic-Savic. I don't think he competes anywhere near to Alan, but I think that's a fair rating, staying flat compared to last year's speed. 4-star is nice, but the pace is a little bit disappointing, and he needs more defensive and or more aggressive for me. As I said earlier, DMs or cams for me rather than centre mids. Jimenez. That's a pretty good card, actually. 69 pace. I mean, as a general rule, I do like to have 70 plus pace on centre backs, but at 69, I reckon you could push him into a side as a solid option, and he's got good links. We've got Oblak, who I've seen is in the top 10, I will say that. So a decent option. Now this guy, and the man who will definitely be somewhere in the top 100, Manolas. This is a card that you will be expensive, but a nice card nonetheless, staying at the same rating as last year, and the strong link with Koulibaly will make him a very viable option for this year's FIFA, especially if Szczesny or Handanovic in there as well. Looking awesome. Next up, we've got Poke at an 85 rating. He's switched from left mid to right mid, but not a card that I'm going to be going anywhere near with that 68 pace being pretty horrific, let's be honest. Then 90th in the list, we've got Maricardi, just headed off to PSG, and to be honest, can't see myself using this card. His best stat for an 85 rated, just off his base, is 84 shooting. Only 3 options above 70. Not a great card for an 85 rated. Good for alt career mode, going up in rating, but not good for ultimate team in the slightest. Then Danny Carvajal, undoubtedly one of the top right backs in the world, at an 85 rating. I think that's probably fair. And I actually quite like that card. Solid across the board. A lot of fullbacks either very quick on pace or very good on defending. He is consistent across the board and is definitely, probably, I would say, thinking about your best option for the league. I'll probably take him over Sergio Roberto. I wonder if we'll see him elsewhere in the list. But we've got David Alaba, another fullback. The Bayern Munich man sitting in at a P88. So that again, good ratings across the board, I must say. It's the same as Carvajal, exact same argument, and I think your number 1 pick for the left back spot. But then maybe you want to go for Russillian if you like a cheaper option in the Bundesliga. Then we've got Matuidi. This is a card that you definitely want to be looking at. Very, very good. Got good physical, but at the same time pretty quick. Got decent passing, decent dribbling. Skill moves and weak foot let him down a little bit, I must say, but overall, it's a solid card, and an easy one to link up. Serie A and French, easy to link up and will fit happily into most teams, especially with someone like Alan in the side. That will be a fair price, probably 50, 60k for what you're paying for him. Then we've got Romelu Lukaku, an 85 rating. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not wholly convinced on that card, to be honest with you guys. Thought it would be a little bit better than that, maybe for him. Bit quicker, bit stronger. I suppose he's had a poor year. He's gone down 2 in rating. So I hope he can get his career back up. He's a great player. We'll see what he can do up over the coming FIFA. Maybe a couple of informs, and this will be a very nice card. And a good one to link up as well. This card looks good, actually. 85, Alejandro Gomez. Rapid. I think in the cam spot, or in the centre forward role, we don't know what formations will be good this year in FIFA, but I think in the centre forward role, this card could be very good indeed, and definitely one to be keeping an eye out, I would expect. 86 dribbling, 89 pace, and 4-star. Really good. My only letdown, of course, is going to be the physical. Then Nicolas Sula at an 85. That is a good card, actually. 72 pace. Strong into Alaba. Very tempting indeed, I must say. And then moving on just quickly, Sula's card, a little bit disappointing, to be honest with me. With you, not me. 3 stars nice. Thought he would be quicker. Thought he would have better passing, better defending, better physical. Not quite what I hoped, better dribbling probably as well. Not quite what I hoped for, and I will say Alaba in comparison is a much nicer card. Maybe that's just my expectations looking at they've actually got some of the stats, but I just had higher expectations for this Sandro card. I thought it'd be a great one. Maybe Tellez is going to be your option for this year's FIFA. Then we've got number 82, we've got Fabinho. Another very nice card actually. Pace is probably not too damaging actually. I mean, the fact he's got good dribbling and good physical at the same time, he can break down the attack and then push forward. Brazilian links as well. Again, linking to Alan. I think a card that you can definitely consider putting into your side. Will be quite expensive though, I would anticipate. This will also give us an idea of who to look out for ones to watch is another thing to note. Then we've got Matthias de Ligt. Yes, not a great card. I love him as a player. I absolutely love him, but those stats are not appealing to me in the slightest, I must say. Good physical and good defending, but not going to sell it to me, I'm afraid. Now we'll head on to the second page. Don't want to make this video too long. Already realised I'm in 7 minutes, but here are some FIFA cards. Let's start off. This man right here, I can definitely see getting some teams, especially with a Kanji probably going up in rating. That's a mental CDM card right there. Breakdown that. I just want to say mental. That's all I'm going to say. Robertson. Very nice card actually, got up 4 in rating from his original FIFA card from FIFA 19, so a big improvement right there. But again, I prefer the Alaba option. I've got to say that Alaba card has stood out as my number 1 option. I think we'll go to 60 for this video. Varane, you know all about him. You've got to pick him up, I think, if you're going for good options. He's actually gone down 1 in rating, which I find quite surprising. Don't know a lot about the Liga, but disappointing, I must say, but definitely a still top pick with 83 pace. Then we've got Frankie de Jong, the new boy in Barcelona, up to an 85 starter rating. 4-star skill moves is very nice indeed. Great dribbling, I must say. Again, though, it's the centre-mid argument. I'm not going to be picking up a card like de Jong. Maybe I'll, but they actually get... Wow! James actually got 55 pace. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you guys. I'm very disappointed in fact. Jesus Christ, that Donnarumma card, we'll get it in a second. But that basically nullifies this card as an option, which is a huge shame. The rest of his stats are beautiful. Is he really that? I don't think he's that. I think he's been stiffed right there. I don't think he's actually that solid. But there's James' stats too. Then we've got Donnarumma. And this card looks solid. Diving and reflex is very important for a keeper. And Donnarumma ticks the box. I believe he's 6'3" as well. So a decent height. That could be the play. Donnarumma. The names have gone by Donnarumma and then Manlas Koulibaly could be the centre-back setup that you want for this year's FIFA. Then we've got Marcelo, it's another left-back, a lot of 85 rating, a lot of left-back options I must say, which is very good to see, depending on which league you want to go into, which I do actually like a lot. Great dribbling, which I find very exciting about. Probably is physical and defending, not quite the stats that you would want to see them. We're on to the 86 rated cards. Parejo is the first one left back, 41 pace. Isn't going to be attracting anybody to this card. Like James, just isn't going to be able to keep up with jack shit in the midfield, regardless of how good his passing actually is. Once the 86 is now Wojciech Szczesny. That man, that's a toss-up. Szczesny versus Donnarumma, that is a real toss-up, I've got to say. Don't know which of the two I would go for, to be honest with you. They both, I mean, Chesney's got worse diving and reflexes, but got better handling and better positioning. And positioning is also a big one that Donnarumma was missing. And I think it's coming in respect that he has better of that, worse than that. So you've got a real toss-up right there, I think, between those two. Price is going to be a big factor for me. I think a Serie A defence could be the way to go this year, as much as I don't want to go for it, because obviously you don't have the licensing, which is obviously a shame. Then we've got Isco, and that is a nice card. 90 dribbling. Physical's a little bit disappointing, and maybe shooting could be a bit better, but pace in the cam is important. And once you go 70 plus, cam's not as fast as people think. So 70 pace for a cam is very, very good indeed, actually, to be fair. And a couple of informs on this lad, and I reckon he'll be a very good card. When he gets an 88 though, that's when you want to be picking up someone such as Isco. And also, I'm a big fan of this lad. I had his fitness card last year, which was great fun. This Chiromole card looks solid, to be fair. 80 pace, plus 80 pace, plus 85 shooting, and plus 80 dribbling is normally a tick box on everything. Up one rating on his FIFA 19 card, and I'd say 4-star week for 3-star skills work. Definitely one to take a look at. And I think number 69 on the list, we've got our first 5-star skiller who will be fucking everybody over. That's a nice card. 90 dribbling is sweet, I must say. Although disappointing is that if you play this card at cam, it will be very, very good indeed. With the 43-1 narrow is still an option. This card we definitely want to pick up. JCM FIFA, I see you, mate. Then that surprises me, to be honest. Muller has got a higher rated card than I thought he would have done. But I thought he would have dropped down to an 85. He's up to an 86, and that's actually a nice card. Good all round the board stats, decent pace, good shooting. I think that's a perfect cam / centre forward role. Him and Alejandro Gomez are my favourite to score that position so far. They've got Samuel Umtiti at 86 rating but 69 pace, just like I believe it was the lift that we were looking at. No, it's Jimenez. Not quite fast enough, so not as the league gets centre backs. It isn't exciting me as much as they did last year. We've got Skriniar at 86 rating. I think that's very, very fair for his rating. A pretty damn good card. Now, I'd like to say that I like this card more, but I feel like it'd be hypocritical for some reason. This card's appealing, but Umtiti's not, despite the fact he's got one better defending and the same pace and physical. But there you go, is what it is. I do like the look of that card more for some reason. And Rakitic actually has pretty nice. I can see myself using this Rakitic card more than some of the others. Just the fact his passing, dribbling and shooting are all very good, and his pace isn't diabolical like some of the others. So he's a viable option at number 65. And then the final players for this video, we've got Bonucci. Probably not going to be a pickup, to be honest. Physical's a bit low, pace is definitely too low, and probably to be expected of his 86 rating though. It's pretty solid. Now, got some interesting cards coming up here. Verratti looks decent there. 90 dribbling is interesting on any card, regardless of their pace. 90 dribbling definitely appeals to me. Is he? I think he's gone same rating as, no, he's gone up one rating, sorry. He's gone up one from last year. 4-star, 4-star as well. Would be very appealing for Volta, I've got to say. That'll be where he's absolutely perfect. But in Ultimate Team, considerable as well. I'll say considerable. Then these last two, Bobby Firmino, looking like a fiery card going into next year's FIFA. Good pace, good shooting, great dribbling, decent physical. He's got everything you need, and 4-star, 4-star. I can see this lad being in a lot of teams in the upcoming FIFA. Then the final player on the list for today's video, we have got Marquinhos. Apologies, it's maybe longer than I anticipated, but it's going to be coming in. That is a very good centre-back card indeed. Up 2 rating. Wow, that's a good card actually. One of the best we've seen on the list so far, but that's where we're going to finish off today's video. We'll carry on with number 60 through to number 30. And yeah, 60 through to 30. No, 60 through to 21 on the second part of the video. So go check that out if you're ready. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!